and encourage you to join with us. We'll be in chapter 5 today, but if you will begin with me in verse 8 of chapter 4, just find your place there. We'll get there in just a moment. Because as I've mentioned, we've got some directional changes coming up in the life of our church. To say that it's going to be a challenge is an understatement. It truly is going to be a challenge for us. I think it's going to be a good challenge. I think God's going to do great things through it if we, the people of God, are open and willing to hear from the Lord and will be courageous but patiently waiting upon the Lord, that God's going to do a new thing among us. But as we face this challenge, or as we face any challenge, we need to remember this, that how we are defined in our lives are really going to be based upon how we respond to the challenges that the Lord directs in our lives. I came across this obituary just a few days ago of a lady who passed away last month. Her name is Jan Lois Lynch. She lived in Evansville, Indiana. Can I just read a little bit of this obituary to you? Jan Lois Lynch of Evansville, Indiana, and native of Boston, Massachusetts, passed away October 18, 2018. Her sudden and untimely death came as quite a shock, as she was only diagnosed with advanced COPD, advanced emphysema, advanced heart disease, cystic fibrosis, chronic bronchitis, stroke, extreme stubbornness, restless leg syndrome, and armchair quarterback. Jan is survived by her 4 living sons, Jeff, Greg, Jake, and Luke, and 8 grandchildren whom she loved more than anything else in this world, except the New England Patriots, the Boston Red Sox, Tom Brady, cold Budweiser, room temperature Budweiser, cigarettes, dogs, mopeds, clam chowder, boating, fishing, Florida, the Atlantic Ocean, grouper sandwiches, adventures, road trips, the beach, Sunday night football, Monday night football, fall foliage, airplane food, ingrown toenails, the OJ case, and the OJ trial in that exact order. This is a true obituary. Jan graduated from the University of Evansville with a degree in English literature, achieving magna cum laude honors while working 2 to 3 jobs and raising her 4 sons, one of whom turned out okay. It's still unclear who her favorite son was, thus the final ruling must be litigated in family court. Jan will be missed dearly by all who loved her. She was an incredible woman. She had an unparalleled zest for life and an infectious laugh that thankfully was passed down to her sons and their children. From standing on a bridge in the middle of a hurricane to jumping off the highest cliffs at Rough River to dangling her feet over a 5,000-foot cliff at the edge of the Grand Canyon so she could see what it felt like to feel that fear. And she taught us that all the really good things in life are beyond the do-not enter signs. She always put her children first. Her selflessness was beyond reproach. She will live on in our hearts, minds, and thoughts and prayers and laughs forever. That's a pretty interesting obituary, right? Now listen, depending on where you dropped in on this story, on this obituary, you would get radically different views of who this Jan Lynch was, right? Well, today we're going to be looking actually at 2 people from